Riot is trying to change REK'SAI again. She got a mini gameplay rework with a bunch of changes to every ability last year that didn't land too well, and she hasn't been very popular since. And now they are reverting some of the changes while also adding some new ones. The goal here is to return true damage to her E and reshape the R to be less of an assassin tool and more generally reliable, intended to be overall more powerful. So we got quite big changes to her E and ultimate, as well as some quality of life updates that aren't mentioned in the patch notes but were data mined out of the game code. REK'SAI mains are quite optimistic about the changes, and it seems like she will be stronger from this, but might have to change the playstyle or build and relearn how to properly play her again. And speaking about codes and learning, this video is sponsored by boot.dev. If you ever get tired of feeding in League and would want a change of scenery, well, if you want to get into or back into coding, boot.dev is an amazing resource to do so. Best part is, they made it super fun to learn and it feels like a game instead of feeling boring or tedious. There are daily quests, challenges and achievements you can complete and level up, earn points and buy consumables to help in your challenges, and it keeps you engaged and focused on your goals. It offers tons of courses and you can just learn backend development from scratch with Python, JavaScript, Go, SQL and more. And you actually do fun projects during the courses and not just simple math problems or theory, so you get to do something practical, real and fun. I learned some C++ back in high school and college, so I just started the Python course to see how it compares, and it really is fun to challenge yourself and to progress to the courses. There even is an AI bear named Boots you can talk to during your courses if you get stuck and need help, as well as many more resources, and even a leaderboard to track your score. You can try their fun little demo for 2 minutes, and then make an account for free to read and watch in guest mode for a bit. And if you become a member, you unlock all the features. The salary for programmers is quite impressive, so if you feel like learning a new skill, give boot.dev a try for free and use my discount code REMINA to get 25% off for an entire year if you choose the annual pass. Thanks to boot.dev for sponsoring this video, and now let's get into it. So, let's take a look at all the changes. First up, she got 1 less base armor and also reduced armor per level by a bit. Her W's knock-up lockdown now scales with the level of the ability. After you knocked up a target, it used to put the target on a 10-second cooldown before you could knock them up again, displayed by the purple circle around them. Now it scales with the level of the ability, going from 10 seconds to only 6 seconds once the ability is maxed out. So you will be able to knock up enemies a lot more often and be more annoying during teamfights. Her E got changed a lot. It's more how it was before the last rework. So right now it deals 100% of total AD, and after this change it will scale with a base damage value, with level, and scale with 64% of bonus AD only. And the big change here is that when you have full fury and the E is empowered, instead of dealing max HP plus total AD scaling physical damage, it deals a flat amount that is 20% higher than the base damage of unempowered E plus 80% bonus AD, but it deals it as true damage again, so this will feel really great against squishy targets. And the cooldown also got reduced from 10 seconds to only 6 seconds, so that will be quite a decent buff that lets you furiously bite people more often. And the rest of the changes are for the ultimate. It deals less base damage, but it used to scale with the target's missing health and be used more like an assassin ability. Now it scales with the target's max health, from 15% to 25% when maxed out, so you can use the ultimate as an engage instead of just a finisher. The cooldown got increased a bit though, from 100 to 120 seconds at rank 1 and from 90 to 100 seconds at rank 2. It remains the same when maxed out though. Also, if the target dies or runs away from the cast of the ultimate and you don't get to use it after casting it, the cooldown used to be set to 10 seconds, now it will be set to 5 seconds instead, to be able to use it again faster and re-engage. This is mostly meant to make her more of a bruiser rather than an assassin, and it also has a new effect. It now resets the cooldown of the W borrow ability when you use the ultimate. So if you had it on cooldown, you can instantly borrow back after ulting someone and knock them up too. Hopefully all of this will make REK'SAI more viable in the jungle again. After the rework last year, a lot of people stopped playing her jungle and went top for a bit, and then she got nerfed again, and now she isn't really played anywhere anymore. So all those changes should help her out. They said that the overall goal is to increase her win rate a bit, and if they over or undershoot, they will adjust in the following patch with more changes. That's it for REK'SAI, quite a lot of interesting buffs and nerfs here. Let me know what you think, especially if you are a main, and if you believe that this will make her better or worse. Thanks to boot.dev for sponsoring this video, leave a like or I'm going to furiously bite you, and thanks for watching. Meow!